Testing, testing. Oh god, that is way too loud. Oh my god. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, my name is Dropmike, and we will actually not have an editor for today, as Editor Dropmike has got himself somehow a free trip to Hawaii. Not sure how he managed to do that. But anyway, today we're ranking charms. I'll probably do a much more in-depth, ranking, later on in the channel, but, I'm out of, time for doing things, considering, a ton of homework. Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 28. This is 32? There's no unbreakable charms. I'm just looking for a tier list base to start off with. Good enough. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 28, 45. There's 45 charms, so let's get them ranked. Okay, so, we're going to do this on a scale of 10. Hold on a sec, let me put the cone. There we go, cone. Now, gone. So we have the best charms, and below that is really amazing. This is amazing. This is good. This is decently good. Then below that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be decently bad. Oh, hold on. Bad. Dreadful. Very dreadful. Why? This, yada yada. Green. I really want to color this correctly. But anyway, so yeah, we're ranking Hollow Knight things. Charms. Here's all 45. Unbreakable, Fragile, and the 2 charms which turn into other charms under the right conditions. We don't have all the phases of Grimchild, but we have one. But anyway, I feel like that goes for all Grimchilds. Okay. Hold on a sec. Splitter. Oh. Oh dear. Starting the output failed. Check for login details. Probably nothing. Okay, so out of the cone and into our hands. Sorry if the audio is pretty bad. It's kind of hard balancing everything on my own. But anyway, Boulder Shell. Now, I've not used Boulder Shell at all. I feel like it's kind of just so that you don't get hit mid healing, so you don't lose your soul and life. You just lose your soul and your dignity. So I'd say it's pretty decent. Not good, not bad, it does something pretty good. Ooh. Now, Carefree Melody. This is a pretty tricky one, not gonna lie. Because, this guy, when doing, like, something along the lines of a really difficult Pantheon, like Pantheon 5, or doing Radiant bosses, it's really, really good. But when you're doing normal charms, or a normal setup, it's really indecisive. Oh, sorry, I just had to scratch my knuckle. It's really indecisive, so I'm going to go with amazing. Let's be clear here. I feel like, Dash Van Asta. Hold on a second. Oh, hey, look, a conveniently placed title above the best charms. I wonder how that got there. Anyway, Deep Focus. Now, Deep Focus, I'd say it's bad. No, hear me out. I know it's good for the Path of Pain. But it's Quick Focus is essentially just this. And also you can stop healing halfway through and not just waste your heal. And the really only thing that makes it better is the fact that it only takes up 1 heal's worth of soul. I guess it could be good in False Knight or Failed Champion, but in everything else it's just bad. Defender's Crest. It's decent. It does a pretty good damage. In the sequence of whatever the name is with a couple of charms, it's pretty good. Dream Shield. Okay. I know this might get a bit, maybe problematic, but it's pretty good. I think that the summoning charms aren't bad, specifically. Pretty inconvenient at points, but they're pretty good. Dream Wielder is a classic. I've used it to defeat Umu, I've used it to strengthen my Dream Shield, I've especially used it when fighting Umu in the previous challenge video where I challenged all 3 Dreamer Protective stuffs, which you should definitely watch. But I'd say it's going alongside Dream. Actually, no. Due to its 1 charm notch cost, it's better than Dream Shield. Fluke Mom. Look. It gets this rank because of its speedrun uses. Let's be clear here. Fragile Greed. It's going higher than any other Fragile charm, let's be clear. And you go here and you go there. That's all of the Fragile charms. Again, Fury of the Fallen is going here just because it's speedrun use, just to let you know. Gathering Swarm. It's pretty good, early game if you're lazy. But again, you can just pick up the Geo. You can just walk over, pick it up. You don't even need to press a button. Yeah, I don't see a use for it, really. Except for tasks with, I don't know, Gathering Swarm plus no Geo runs. They're really fun, by the way. Okay. I know I said that summoning charms were good, but, I guess it could be useful when you don't have, when you can't just aim at enemies. But it's worse than Shaman Stone, and the really only upside is that it costs less with 1 less charm notch. And, again, why do you need one charm notch? A lot of the one charm notches are pretty useless, not gonna lie. But anyway, aside from that, it's decently bad. Grimchild. Now, I'm definitely somewhat biased, but hear me out. Really amazing. Like, I have played with Grimchild all the way through the 3 pantheons which I've done. And, oh my god, it has been cracking skulls quicker than the nutcracker you get at Christmas. And it's technically a festive object as well, considering it comes in the Halloween DLC, but that's beside the point. Though, overall, it's really good. The only way I'd see it be bad is in Fog Canyon. I figured that out the hard way. Anyway, Grubberfly's Elegy. It's pretty good. It partners well when you're doing Radiant, so I'm partnering it up with Carefree Melody, as they're both really useful in Radiant. Grubsong technically could partner with which one was it? I mean, Grubsong does partner with Grubfly's Elegy, but what did it partner with again? I forgot. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. It gives a decent amount of soul, it has a decent amount of price. Actually, its price puts it up here. And its use. Heavy Blow. Oh, is this really a choice? Is this really a choice? I think it's obvious. This bad boy, it should go with amazing. 'Cause, like, it's pretty good, it's really accident. It's pretty good, it's really slow, but does it really deserve 4 charm notches? Like, that's a Shaman Stone and a Defender's Crest. You could have used that on a charm which is genuinely broken, and you could have gotten, like, a defensive aura. But you got honey. Like, you just slathered yourself with honey and you were just like, yes, heal. Anyway, rant aside, Johnny's Blessing. Has anyone ever used this except to get into the Lifeblood door? Let's be honest here. Okay. King Soul. Again, its pricing puts it here, and also the fact that it's pretty bad. Like, has anyone ever used this aside from either partnering with Glowing Womb or just using it to get into the birthplace? Because it's kind of useless everywhere else. Was this Lifeblood Core or Lifeblood Heart? Hold on. Okay, it's Lifeblood Core. Okay, so this partners with Grubberfly's Elegy, making it so that you have more HP, and technically, considering that Lifeblood, getting rid of Lifeblood Hearts doesn't count as you not getting full health, it can partner pretty well with Grubberfly's Elegy, and it's the same with Lifeblood Heart. Now it's time for Longnail. Longnail is good. Definitely not that long a nail. I mean, it's specifically called Longnail, and yet Mark of Pride gets more nail length than it. So that's why it's going above Longnail. So yeah. Oh boy! Art of the... What was this thing called again? Hold on a sec, I'm going to look this. Nailmaster's Glory. It's really good for... It's really good for the Colosseum. It's amazing. Quick Focus. I've already mentioned this with Deep Focus. It's really good. But its pricing is a bit excessive. I mean, just for healing a slightly bit. Actually, no. Its price is worth it. Quick Slash. There's no competition. Absolutely none. I think the same applies to this thing. So, Shaman Stone,
Hey.
yeah. Hey, how you doing?
I found you a thumbnail and I made you a thumbnail image. It's the Hollow Knight in Thigh High.
What?
Everyone remember the Hollow Knight in Thigh Highs. That's what you're missing. Vote me thumbnail artist. Mac, incredible. Bye.
We don't have a thumbnail drop mic. You can just take the job.
Oh. Cool. I don't have to kill anyone then. Have fun.
Shaman Stone. Shape of Un. This is really for cosmetic use, let's be honest here. But still, it's really good for that thing. It can partner up with Boulder Shell and Spore Shroom to make your snail look amazing. Sharp Shadow. Now, I don't think I can be biased in the ranking of charm usage, but it feels like it is. Sharp Shadow really has been MVP for the Pantheons. Like, I don't think I can call it cheese, but I have cheesed the Crystalline Ridge Guardians super easily by just dashing through them with Dash Master and Sharp Shadow a lot, and they just die. They stand zero chance, absolutely zilch. Next up is Soul Catcher. I mean, it's an early game thing. It's going with Longnail, and then... oh. It's you. It's really overpriced. Let's be honest. If we wanted 2 Soul Catchers, we could have gotten like a 3 Charm Slaughter. But then again, Shaman Stone was already 3, so, meh. I still feel like it's pretty useless. Unless you're doing spell build. In that case, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. Next up is Soul Twister. You know, you can actually half the prices of spells without costing 4 notches ahead. Sorry about that, everyone. I got a little sidetracked. Spore Shroom. It is a charm which holds no bounds. It is a 1 charm slaughter which allows you to take part in an epic side quest. Like, it's essentially like an early Grim Troop quest. Except the charm doesn't cost 2 notches and doesn't get taken away from you constantly. I'm not judging, I'm just saying. If you were to let me use the child which I need for the boss, that'd be really helpful. But anyway, Sprint Master. It doesn't deserve to be called Master. I'm considering that it only speeds you up while on the ground. And let's be honest, people are much more used to using Dash Master than anything. Oh, right. Stalwart Shell. I'd say it's pretty good. Kind of a beginner tool, but it's good. Steady Body. a lot of people in the air when they're trying to do stuff quickly. And pogo on an enemy is really hard when you don't take rebound damage or rebounding. But but if you're playing the boss casually, then you won't need to attack it really quickly.
Bro, can you move over? I need to use the porta potty.
What are you doing here? I already gave you the job.
This is in the middle of a McDonald's restroom, bro. I need to get through, please. You've got your whole camera set up here. It's not okay.
I don't even use a camera.
I know, but they can't see your surroundings, so they'll never know, will they?
Get out of my house!
I live here.
I know that. Anyway, Thorns of Agony. Meh. It does less damage than you. It does less damage than you can do in the invincibility frames, especially when you have Stalwart Shell. Just use Stalwart Shell. Unbreakable Greed. It's like Fragile Greed, but it's worse because by the time you have Fragile Greed, there won't be anything to be greedy about. It's pretty cool, don't get me wrong, it's just useless by the time you get it. Unbreakable Heart. Now this can be used always, and yeah. Actually, no. If I'm ranking all of these by their use in speedruns, then I'd probably put that there. Void Heart. I mean, it's more like lore based, but not having your shade attack you is pretty nice, especially when you have 9 hearts or 11 with Unbreakable Heart. Anyway, Wayward Compass. It's more of early game, but it's still amazing in my books. And finally, Weaver Song. Oh god, it's still recording. Cut the footage, cut that!